People often think that distance is what weakens relationships, but in reality, it's not the miles that create separation. It's the silence. Because silence doesn't just mean the absence of words, it means the absence of connection, the quiet space where assumptions grow, where people begin to feel unseen and unheard. In psychology, there's a concept known as the communication gap, the emotional distance that forms when people stop expressing their thoughts or their feelings. It begins with small pauses, messages left unanswered, feelings left unspoken, and moments when honesty is replaced with hesitation. The mind begins to fill those gaps with assumptions. You start to think someone doesn't care, when maybe they're just overwhelmed. Or you assume everything's fine, when truth is, there's quiet resentment building. Studies shows that open communication is one of the strongest predictors of relationship satisfaction, whether in friendships, family, or romantic connections, because every message, every call, every simple check-in reaffirms the bond and keeps emotional trust alive. Another principle that psychologists emphasize is emotional responsiveness. It's the ability to recognize and respond to another person's emotional needs. When someone reaches out, even subtly, and we respond, it strengthens attachment and builds a sense of security. But when we stay silent, even unintentionally, the other person's mind begins to perceive it as rejection or disconnection. That's why silence can hurt more than distance ever could. The absence of communication signals emotional withdrawal, and over time people drift apart, is not because they stop caring, but because they stop engaging. Distance is only physical. It can be bridged in seconds with a single message or call. But silence, it builds invisible walls that take much longer to tear down. So if you value someone like friend, a partner, or even a colleague, don't let silence speak for you. Because in the end, relationships aren't sustained by proximity, but by presence, the kind that's felt through words, understanding, and consistent communication. Remember, it's not distance that pulls people apart, it's the silence that grows in between. Because connection doesn't fade with miles, it fades with unspoken words. So if someone matters to you, speak up, reach out. A simple message can rebuild what silence once broke. Do you believe people drift apart because of the distance, or because they stop trying to understand each other? Put your thoughts down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. If this message resonated with you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it today. Because sometimes